Welcome to Ocean Yield Studio. My name is Marius Magelie. I'm Investor Relations of Ocean Yield. Together with me in studio, I have Eirik Eide, which is our Chief Financial Officer. Together, we'll give you a quick summary of the result for the first quarter 2018. These are the highlights. We declared a cash dividend of 19.05 cents per share. We acquired 4 VLCCs and 7 handy-size dry bulk vessels. And we completed a private placement, raising $96 million in cash. So Eirik, what would you like to highlight from the results?
Well, Marius, it was indeed a very stable quarter, which I think reflects our business model as a company. As you said, we declared dividends again for the 19th consecutive quarter, which we have continued to do since we stock listed the company back in 2013. EBITDA was in line with the previous quarter, slightly down due to the fact that our vessel Connector is now on a time charter contract, but also very stable. And then we delivered a net profit of 33.3 million, which is also in line with the fourth quarter.
Financially, it's been a stable quarter, but certainly a busy one, hasn't it?
It certainly has been a busy quarter, Marius. We have done a lot of investment activities this quarter. We have invested in 4 VLCCs on long-term contract and 7 dry bulk vessels, also on long-term contract. So in total, we have invested $471 million in new assets this quarter. And then we have also completed a private placement of 11 million new shares, raising gross proceeds of $96 million.
How will these investments influence the charter backlog?
Well, the charter backlog continues to grow. If you recall back to the fourth quarter, we had a charter backlog of $3 billion. That has now grown to $3.5 billion. We have average duration of our contracts of 11.4 years. And then we now have built the charter backlog to 16 different counterparties, and the fleet has grown to 51 vessels in total. And don't forget, we started off with only 3 vessels back in 2012. So we believe this all gives our shareholders clear visibility in terms of earnings and dividend capacity.
We have invested $471 million, which is certainly a high number. How will this impact investment capacity going forward?
Well, as I mentioned, we just completed a private placement of 11 million new shares with gross proceeds of 96 million. We have a very strong liquidity position. If you include the American shipping bonds, we have $219 million in liquidity available. And then in connection with the financings we are doing on the new vessels we have invested in, we only need to pay another $18 million in cash to complete that investment program. So I certainly believe we have a strong investment capacity to continue to grow the fleet going forward.
Thank you very much, Eirik. To summarize, we paid a quarterly dividend of 19.05 cents per share. We delivered stable results and have ample investment capacity. Thank you all for watching.